and I'm fishing. I don't really have anything lined up for today. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Probably play on Toy Box a little. There's a couple things I want to show you guys. But I might just mess around here on PvE, do some fishing, maybe build a few things. You know, play Minecraft. So thank you for joining me for this latest endeavor. I hope everybody's well today. Oh, pufferfish. I kind of need some more Nemos. I know. Exciting stream material. Don't worry, I'm not going to hang around here and fish for very long. Hey, you know what I just noticed? The fishing rod animation was already kind of buggy. It seems to have gotten worse. It's almost impossible now to get the floater to actually stay underwater. I'm also not entirely sure I'm getting this stuff. I am. Visually, it kind of looks like it's getting hooked on the edge of the pier and not making it to my inventory. Well, that was dumb. Oh, come on. One more haul. I haven't really fished much. Both Waffles and Flake have an auto fisher, and I think they've been kind of cornering the market on both fish and the stuff that you get rarely as treasures. I might build an auto fisher one of these days. I might do it today, who knows? Stranger things have happened. Oh, you know what? Path blocks. We have path blocks now. Grab a shovel, see how it looks. Because coarse dirt, you know, coarse dirt's nice. Nothing wrong with coarse dirt. But we got some cool 1.9 stuff now. We should use it. Alright, Script Kitty and you. Go make little baby kitten. They don't sit back down after you do that. I think they used to not stand up after you did that. If you, like, fed them and you didn't let them stand up, they wouldn't be able to mate because they couldn't move. But I guess now they all stand up when you do that. So that's good. Progress. Do I have a shovel on me? I do not. It's in my chest. I went down to the end to help Waffles kill the dragon yesterday, and I left some of the valuables behind because that's generally a good idea. Why do I have the spruce saplings on me? Not sure. We'll find a place to plant them. Okay, why am I here? Right, shovel. And there it is, my mending shovel. I'm not going to enchant it any further. It's fine for what it is. It's just a shovel. So let's see. You can't do the coarse dirt, huh? I'm not sure it looks good combined with the coarse dirt. Maybe I'll have to take the coarse dirt out and replace it with grass. Yeah, that's kind of bad. That's okay though. We'll take out the dirt, I think. Can't do it if there's something on there. Okay. Guess that's not entirely unexpected. I don't like that. So what we can do, hey Lego, is just run it over this way instead. Or we can set this back a little bit. That makes more sense. There we go. Right. Right. Alright, now we just need to pull up the coarse dirt and replace it with regular dirt. Wait until that turns into grass. Really? Okay. Not exactly what I was trying to do. It does look better than just a traditional dirt path, doesn't it? What were you banned for again? Aren't you Ravage? Aren't you just Zex? Did you manage to get the Zex account banned too? I got a lot of these trails. I don't know if I want to do all of them. Maybe I don't want to do all of them right now. But, I guess that was already dirt. I can't really tell the difference. The coarse dirt and the regular dirt just look very similar. Let's see. This one? Yes. Oh, come on, stop it. And other than that, I think it's just a question of waiting until the grass grows and then replacing these. We don't need to sit around for that, though. I'm sure we can find something else to do. That'll do for now. We'll let the grass grow on these other patches, and then when it grows back, we'll come back here. I'm going to head over to the village breeder and see how that's coming along. Actually, let me just replace some more of this coarse dirt so I can go do the paths when I get back. Go offs. What's up, man? How you doing? Man, this is exciting stuff. Watch Stately shovel dirt. You know, frankly, I hadn't even thought about the path blocks until just now. I've used them at 1.9. Kind of like the way they look. I figure, you know, you gotta use the new stuff. Be ashamed to not use it, even if it takes a little getting used to. Not much. Putting up a path. And more dirt. I fell in a hole. Yeah, let me put this away. It's a lot of coarse dirt. Anyway, it's not like I don't have dirt. It's not like it's rare. It's not like it's expensive. It's just dirt. The only thing, and I just remember that I don't really like about this stuff, and I can show you probably somewhere, is it's a little lower than a regular block, which is in and of itself not really an issue, but when you come up to like a staircase, the staircase juts out over the top just a little bit. Now, it's hardly the end of the world, but it looks kind of meh. Okay, so that's most of the coarse dirt, I think. I'll probably still have a few scattered trails around. Like back here. Yeah, this is all still coarse dirt, isn't it? Yep. I guess basically I'm just gonna redo all of the trails, just nuke them right now. What are you up to, Lego? You on stream? Xul. That's not a word. Oh, really? 1080 is where it's at, man. Although I stream in 720, I don't think for like a Minecraft stream there's a whole lot of benefit to be had in going to 1080. Also, my computer can't handle it. If my computer could handle it, I think I probably have the bandwidth. I might do it. I don't know. I'd have a new computer soon if everything goes according to plan. Actually, I have the computer. I just need various bits and pieces to make it all work. The thing has a non-standard power supply cable, like a 12-pin ATX cable. And there should be laws against that kind of crap. I mean, it's standard form factor and everything. It's just somebody decided to save 40 cents by using a non-standard cable to the power supply. Absolutely crazy, if you ask me. But that's why you don't buy off-the-shelf computers. Especially no major name brands. You're literally paying for the brands because 90% of the time what's in the computer is just off-the-shelf components anyway. And if it's not, it's some cheaper variant of off-the-shelf components. So you're paying extra money for a worse computer most of the time. Also, really? Manufacturers are generally incredibly deceptive about their products. They'll send you bottom of the barrel motherboards. Really, really poor graphics, even on machines billed as gaming machines. And they just assume that people are too dumb to know the difference. And a lot of times they're right. That's kind of how marketing works, right? Sell stupid people things they don't need with expensive ads. Alright, that's enough of that for now. There's only so much path building fun I can take in one day. I built this little portal here, and it kind of marks off an entrance to my base, which I like. I don't know if I really like the look of the portal, though. It seems kind of squat. I feel like it needs something up top, but I don't quite know what, so maybe I'll revisit it and put a little more time in it later. Let's go check on the villagers. Do I have food? I'm pretty sure I do. I do, but not as much as I thought. Might have to go kill some cows again. So I was idling with the villagers for a while, yesterday or the day before, and I saw a few interesting things. One problem seems to be that they actually get stuck behind all the doors. It's like they forget that they know how to open doors, so they all end up in the little spaces between the doors. And that means that they can't really get to each other or even farm. The farmers were just standing behind the doors doing nothing. I haven't done anything about it yet, so I need to see how they're doing right now and possibly come up with a solution. Yeah, well, there are quite a few of them out and about right now, so I'm thinking it's not so much of an issue. Maybe. And it looks like the farmer's been farming. 20 villagers out of a maximum of 23. That's about where we want to be. And the golems, you know, whatever. They're fine. They're not in the way or anything. A lot of these guys are actually 1.9 villagers. I'd say the majority of them are. So it might be a good idea see? There's some hearts right here. So that's good. The only problem is, like I said, he doesn't seem to know how to operate the door. I could take the outer rows out. I don't know if that would help, though. I don't know if they just get stuck behind the second row instead. So I'm not sure. I'm thinking in a perfect world, just the outside row of doors would have to do it. Why you be so stupid, villagers? But yeah, there's definitely hartsing going on. They're breeding and stuff, and they seem to be falling in here, just not at the pace I'd like. So, and I think it has to do with the fact that they get stuck behind the doors and can't really move around freely. Isn't that right, purple dude? Well, that sounds like a great deal. I'll give you 8 gold for an emerald any day of the week. Not. I'm kind of tempted, and I think I might just do this to... Hey, Lego. I hope you brought pearls with you. I'm kind of tempted to go grab a bunch of paper and... Got some here, too. I don't have any kind of sorting or storage mechanism in place yet, though. This is it. This is what we got so far. I did that design with Stormy for the swapper, and that's an important part of the whole build, of course, but it's not the part that needs building just yet. So I think I'll go grab a bunch of paper. You glitched out there. I saw you riding your horse over there, and your model just stayed in the same place. Roger that. Why am I not riding a horse? I have a horse. It's a good horse. You know what? I want to test something. Rumor has it, and it might just be a rumor, but rumor has it the leads no longer break when chunks unload. So maybe we should make a couple and tether up a few horses and wander around and see if they're still there when we come back. Problem is, it didn't happen 100% of the time to begin with. So even if it is still there, that's not a guarantee that it's fixed. We can check. Hey, kitty. I think that's one of mine. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but Flake's new build is right over here. And it's pretty darn awesome. This is going to be his enchanted bookshop, I think. Check it out. Is that sweet or is that sweet? I'm thinking that's pretty darn sweet. Oh, and the registers are in. Backwards. Everybody always puts in the registers backwards. What do we got here? Protection 3 for 5. Aqua Affinity. Feather Falling for 7. That's not bad. Silk Touch for 15. You know, also not a terrible price. Efficiency 3 and Sharpness 3. Good prices. Yeah, the Silk Touch, yeah, it seems kind of expensive, but if you need a Silk Touch book, 15 Q-Bucks isn't a terrible price. Cool. Awesome, awesome build, Flake. This is very impressive. Could use a little bit of signage so that people know there's a shop in there. I feel like this pen needs to go. This is fairly modest. It's kind of derpy, but it's not strictly speaking a derp build. But the pen hasn't been in use for a while in this corner. Looks like a good place for a build. I might even do something there for a change. I haven't really built much in Nuremberg lately. Okay, let me grab my stuff. My beautiful mending pick. And an axe. And the rest of this can just stay here. I was looking for a place to put my dragon head earlier. I kind of got distracted. I think it needs to go on like one of the larger walls because it's a very big thing. It looks outright comical when you wear it. Okay, let's see. Creating wear on my axe for this. And then this is... Aw, somebody's pet bunny died. That's tragic. Okay, this is more or less sorted, I think. We'll pop up a sign here saying it's available, and like I said, maybe I'll build something here. This area is starting to come together. We had some derp here, a couple of like disallowed derp builds that finally came down, and it's starting to look nicer. Waffles is AFK. I'm not quite sure what Lego's up to. Anyway, I want to show you guys something on Toy Box. Check this out. We might do some games here later on if some people show up, but oh, it's raining. It's raining on the PvP world. First of all, I added an extra line to the hollows. It shows who has the most wins for any given game at any given time. More importantly, I created the scorebooks. Check it out. Scorebook. You get one every time you log in, and it shows all of the top scores for all of the games, including best times on the timed games, which are the kill and gather games. So I thought that was pretty neat. I've been keeping track of the scores basically since I launched this thing into beta, but I never did anything with them until now. So now we have ongoing leaders for all the games. It only has 7 pages because only a few of the games actually have results now. And I'm not 100% sure if it's fixed. I think I fixed it, but none of the team games were posting results, so I don't have any results for those yet. But Darkest Night, like you can see, is pretty popular. These are the total wins per player, and this is the best time for each individual player. So that's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with the way that turned out. The scores will be reset soon because some of them are just from test games and some of them are on 1.8, which is much different. Toy Box used to be so much easier when it was running 1.8. Maybe I'll put my flower shop here. I kind of want to put the flower shop where the flowers grow, though. And that would be the flower forest down the road there, over that hill. You can see where the road goes up the hill. That's the road to Sponton. You can take it all the way down, and it cuts through a really nice flower forest. Some beautiful terrain out there. If you ever want to build something that's a little out of the way but still easy to reach, that's your place. Alright, I'm going to head back to base. I'm going to get some supplies. I'm going to do a little bit of beautification project, I think. Spruce up the downtown area a little bit. Maybe put in some more street lights where it's appropriate to do so. Or maybe I'll make an auto fisher or do some mining. I don't know. I can't work out what to do today. I'm kind of uninspired. Okay, it looks like the paths are growing over. I'll wait until all the dirt's gone, and then I'll finish putting the path blocks in. It won't take long. Grass spreads pretty quickly. Where did I harvest this flower? I've been walking around with it. I think it needs to go back here. Not 100% sure, but I have some of the blue ones here, so I'm just going to assume that that's where it goes. He's back! Watch Bob Ross. I like Bob Ross. Very restful. Yeah, that's good in case I want to build a... That took forever. Oh, the video you're editing? I like Bob Ross. Bob Ross is a nice thing to like fall asleep to. I'm gonna watch just before you go to bed to wind down a little. It does wear thin after a while, you know. It's kind of fake art, and I'm by no means an artist, but he doesn't really use much in the way of interesting techniques or anything, and you can tell. But I do like Bob Ross. Let's see, this is technically my horse supply stuff. I am really starting to pack on the diamond horse armors. It took me forever to get the first one. Like, forever. But lately, mill near the station is flake. Nice, isn't it? I have... yeah, shears. I'm gonna go get some leaves for decorative purposes. Put down a couple of trees here and there, I think. I think I got one from the end, and one of them... I don't remember where the other one came from. It might have been Nether Fortress. I think maybe we were out exploring Nether Fortresses at one point. Not 100% sure. Yeah, it's a pretty build. I don't know if it's 100% original. I think I've seen something like this before somewhere. But, you know. Good artists borrow, great artists steal. It's Picasso, right? Said that. Today is the day. What's today the day for? And are you sure it's today? Is there any chance you miscalculated? You're moving into your new house. You built a new house? Moving day, just don't call me to ask you carry the couch. This is a confused tree. It's like somebody chopped the bottom half off and chopped the top half off, and no, that's not what I was trying to say. It looks... Oh, come on! Looks like somebody chopped the middle off. That's what I was trying to say. Where's your new house, Waffles? Yeah, exactly. There's always something needs carrying when people move. My pickup truck's in the at the dealer. Hey, baby zombie. You can't reach me, can you? Alright. I got bad news for you. I'm going to have to kill you. That was a mercy, killing people. Right in the noggin. Seriously, I didn't know you had a new house, Waffs. Where have you been building? Okay, so I got some trees. I got some... Oh, for crying out loud. They seem to like know when I'm about to open my inventory. Oh, you mentioned that somewhere along the line. Make sure wherever you go is at least 500 blocks from the existing portal, or you won't be able to light the new one. That's the minimum distance. That's a straight line distance, so not a taxi cab or anything like that. I'm just kind of filling up the gaps a little bit, I think. I don't want to go overboard or anything. I just kind of want to pretty up some of the empty areas. And I really don't want to like go out and put stuff in front of other people's houses either. But this, for now at least, perfect place for a giant spruce. We can have a couple little ones around it. Be like a little urban park, maybe. Urban park / temporary orchard for the chopping down of things. Did I bring any bones or bone meal? It's not that I don't have it. I'm drowning in the stuff. I just don't seem to have brought any with me. And here we can do the same thing. We'll just put in some trees along the road. And this can all come down when this plot gets claimed for something. Of course. That should be okay. I'm not too sure about this pillar. I think it doesn't need to be here. Loss. Oh, that's nice. You really got a feel for the aesthetics of the thing, don't you? Very nice. I'm impressed. Waff's found a new magic head. He's got a floating block head going on. Those particles, I think they're supposed to be colored, but oh, you're just going to leave it like that? I have to fix it? Nice. For some reason they're not. In my imagination, these are bushes, okay? Okay? Got a problem with that? My imaginary bushes. I don't recall. Some of those particles have like color settings, and they're being ignored on the magic heads. And I never quite worked out what the problem was or how to fix it. So at some point I'm gonna have to look into that. You know what I might do? Maybe I'll try something a little different with lighting here. Hey, zombie. Still 3 hits. I went through all the trouble of getting a sharpness 5 sword, and I didn't take the time to verify that a sharpness 5 sword would actually kill a zombie in 2 hits. Well, it won't change existing ones even if I do fix it. At least I don't think it will. I'll have to double check. Hey, Nikki. How you doing? Ah! Wait, why am I in a hole? I don't want to be in a hole. Like my second least favorite thing to be right after on fire. Okay. Dealt with. Pour water on it. Maybe. Does any... No, not really. Sell it to the priests. Nuclear, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Where do you come from? Don't you live over here? Come on, cat. Let's get you back where you belong. I think you live here, right? It's on the road to the... Yeah, that's fine. It's on the road to the public farm. If you take the train, you go to Sponton, and then you hit the farm rail, and it's the station along the way. If you take the road, it's the road that heads up over to the hill back there, and then turn right. There's a village entrance on the side. A little brick building. You go through one end and out the other, come into the village. Oh, you're not Nikki. You're Mickey. Sorry, I thought you were somebody we knew. Welcome, though. To 1MC3, where Minecraft occasionally happens. And other times it's just goofing off, so, you know, you're going to get one or the other most of the time. Yeah, I just noticed that. I thought it was Nicky Boy. Figured he changed his name. Welcome. It's all good. You don't have to be Nikki. It's not mandatory. Okay, and I have some flowers here that I was going to plant. And I really am out of food. Yeah, thanks. I am down to my last couple of steaks. I don't know. I should make a little garden with these instead of just spreading them out. They don't make much impact. So I'll find a nice place and make a little tulip garden. And I'm going to have to kill some cows, I guess. Minecart with chest. That bug still hasn't been fixed to my knowledge. Are cow farms relevant? Well, God, my primary food source is a cow farm. But it's not the most convenient. Yeah, there is a a max entity count. Anything over 50 per chunk will be unloaded when the chunk unloads. But that said, it's good food. 1.9 makes it kind of hard to have the really high density farms anyway, because you can't really move around in them. But, I mean, this is, you know, it's a busy pen, but they're not packed on top of each other. Let me offload some stuff real quick. Free up a couple slots. Yeah, my stone chest is kind of full. And that's fine. I still have like oodles of potions left over from the you know what? I'm gonna bring those over to the even more horse armor. I'm gonna bring those over to the totally legitimate cake shop. I already have one. I don't really need any more. It's not like I make a bunch of water breathing potions. I think I've made 3 in my entire life, and I don't really expect to need more ever. So let's see. I have a few steaks in there. But more importantly, I have the better part of a stack of chicken here. So what I'm going to do, I think, is just feed the cows, and then I'll probably be able to go another day or two before I have to murder another batch. My new sword doesn't have looting. I did get a smite looting sword. I wasn't trying to get a smite looting sword, but I did get one. So I have my old sword up against the wall just for like killing cows now. I might put a flame aspect on it if I run into a flame aspect book one of these days. Fire aspect. Flame is bows, fire aspect is swords, right? Are you not on stream? Yeah, Spontan and the farm rail. Okay. Or if you take the road, just take the road towards Spontan and keep an eye out for a red brick building on your right hand side. It's a little more orderly, isn't it? I'm not sure how much I like orderly. This is okay. Ew. Huh. Interesting. Apparently you can't put a path under a gate. I'll bet you money I can break the gate, put down a path, and then put the gate back. But still learned something new today. It looks different. I guess it looks better. I didn't really hate the way it looked before, though. So we'll leave it in because new and different and exciting, but I'm still not 100% sold. Let's just put it that way. Some of this grass hasn't grown over yet. Yeah, you think Stately needs a mending shovel? Oh, Stately has a mending shovel! Just you don't get a whole lot of XP for putting down grass blocks, it turns out. This is kind of too wide, isn't it? Yeah. So what I've been doing actually, and I'm sure you guys have worked this out already, but you don't have to be using the tool when you get XP. You just have to be holding it. So if you are, for example, grinding levels over at the end grinder, you can still be just slapping the Enderman with your bare hands. But if you have the pick or the shovel in your offhand, you'll still get XP for it. Yeah, that's alright. It's all a little more orderly. See, this is kind of what I mean with the gaps for the Enderman. I mean the end grinder, dude. Yeah, swords are actually nice now for the end grinder, because you can just swing your sword once and like 18 of them die at the same time. Yay! Wait, what? Yay! See? Yay. Yeah, the Utopia Village villagers do pretty well. I still have like some store stalls I set up there a while back, and I never really got around to populating it with the villagers. Did it not look like a yay? I mean, seriously? Just remember, boys and girls, a breeding villager is a happy villager. Or a happy villager is a breeding villager. I don't know. Kind of cause and effect. Okay. All pathed out with a couple minor exceptions. See, this is... it's just kind of meh. I don't like it much. I'm thinking maybe replace the steps with slabs. But also here, it's just... doesn't look that great. Maybe I'll leave this like it is, kind of the neglected side path. Alright, I think that's enough path building for one day. Need to wait until that fills in. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll leave it green. We'll see. Right? If you don't have enough to trade with villagers, you don't have a lot of rotten flesh. I'll pass. Thank you for the offer, but I have a reasonable amount myself, and I don't really need more right now. Yeah, there's still, like, of course, there's paths over here, but that's kind of way out in the boonies. Alright, I think I can probably get away with this without losing too many cows. Isn't that right, cow? No, they're pushing their way out. Look, the only thing that's going to happen if you manage to escape is you're going to end up eating dinner. Alright, fine, be that way. Really? Seriously? Thanks, Minecraft. That's obviously exactly what I wanted to do. So... can you not have path blocks? Oh, it's dirt now. Oh, he went back in. Alright, I'm not going to worry about that right now. That's not an interesting subject. You guys, unfortunately. Really? Yes, and you too must die. It's nothing personal, I just urgently want you dead, is all. Yeah, you like it? Good. This is what you get for not building secure homes. These skeletons are idiots, though. I mean, the pathing's nice. The fact that they, like, strafe now and try to get into good positions, I think that's pretty cool. But, you know, they're still skeletons. They're still not that bright. Lego come, Lego go. Lego come and you got to go home. Alrighty, so yeah, got my paths going. I think it's probably an improvement. Is that a road cow? Really? I killed a tree. Alright, now I want to go find a place to plant these tulips. Maybe I'll have a little tulip field over here somewhere. Nah, let's put it somewhere public. Oh, bone meal. I was going to grab some bone meal for some of those trees. Wolfpack, hello. Welcome to the stream. What are you excavating, Waffles? Well, this is a multiplayer server. This is a public server, but this is my base. Kind of a compound. The tower I built on and off over about a 6-week period, I think. It wasn't like the primary thing I was working on at any point. It's just something I kept working on a little bit. And I kind of set it up to look like it was added onto over time. Some of it was added later. The veranda on the side here I added later. But most of it was just kind of built to look like it was built in different eras. So there's a couple of like slightly different styles that I hope mesh together reasonably well. I'm not sure how many hours total. I don't really keep track of that. And the world itself, the entire world here, has been online for about 10 months now. And we've had a couple of hundred players come and go over that period who have all contributed in one way or another. .9, man. All the mobs are much, much tougher. Oh, here, we can use the tulips on these little plots here. Or one of them. Let's, here, let's use this one. Shout out to Woffs. Hey, Woffs. Huh. The curse of the uneven numbers. Really? Seriously? Can't you see I'm gardening? No respect. Sure, I'm always game for a quick game. No pun intended. There we go. Alright. Little tulip field. Cute. F3 and B? What's F3 and B do? Let's go play Splat. Oh, right. I knew that. I knew that. Honestly, I did. Oh, hey guys, didn't even see you come in on box here.
Hi.
Okay, Lego's over here at Splat. You want to swing by, Woffs? Are you like a million miles away?
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, no worries. Lego and I'll fight it out. Oh, the hitboxes, yeah. I've used that before. I'm convinced that the hitboxes are smaller now, but it's possible that the hit scanning is just more precise. Be the same difference, effectively, right? Thanks, Sam, for the sub.
They are.
And if you ever want to join us, just swing on by. It's a public server. The URL is in the top right. Left, actually. Top left. Well, I got the short end of that stick. Apparently I didn't. I thought I got hit. I guess I didn't. But yeah, thanks for the subscribe. I usually stream every day at around 6 for a couple hours. This is our custom kit PvP code. We have the ability for players to make their own kit PvP arenas. using basically just signs and wool blocks for the spawns and stuff. They're really easy to put together. So all of these kit PvP arenas we have here are built in survival. Is there a reason I can't hit with my sword when I'm facing up? What's going on here? Here. I can't hit with my sword while I'm on a ladder facing up anymore. That makes no sense, right? I don't know what's going on. Here, check it out. I'm clicking and I... Ooh, owie. I'm clicking and I can't hit. Oh, now I can. That's weird.
I can't hit either while looking up.
You can or cannot?
Cannot.
Is that a 1.9 thing that I just never noticed? That can't be right. I don't know what's going on here, but this isn't right, is it? We both died. Very tragic. Lego's still ahead, though. Doom, 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 doom. It's kind of slow-paced when there are only 2 players. It's obviously because 4 sides. It's best suited for 4. But we've played with 6 or 7. It's just chaotic at that point. This isn't right. There's something broken here. I'm not sure what. Well, I'll see if it still does it when we leave the arena. Eek. Man, we're both managing to fall to our death at exactly the same time today. It's kind of funny, kind of sad. It's fad. Sunny? I don't know. Neither of those work. Hey, Lego. Ah, balls. Alright, 3 minutes and 1 life left. I kind of blew this one. Sloppy gameplay. I don't get it. I don't... Why would I not be able to hit straight up? What could be causing that? Alright, well now it's 2 to 1. What the... Ugh, that's not what I was trying to do. Sorry, I'm a little distracted by my ongoing attempts to work out why I can't slap straight up or down anymore. Yeah, well, that was that. GG, I guess. Really? We haven't had many kit PvP games here, haven't we? Have we? One for Lego, one for Stately, one for TL, and that's it for the entire month? I didn't realize it's gone so quiet with the kit PvP stuff. It might have something to do with Toy Box. Actually, hold on a sec, Lego. Sorry, I wanna... Ooh, that was slow. Huh. It has something to do with the kit PvP code. I'm not sure what. You're making it kind of hard to hit him with a bow and arrow if you keep making him move around, Lego. Ooh, clue. Weird in the Spiders. Hey, new Weird in the Spiders clue, guys. Awesome. Let's see, what do we got? Weird and the Spiders. 2 players must wear Meanith heads. Well, Meanith heads aren't too hard to come by. Alright, I'm going to do a timed restart here because I'm thinking maybe something glitched out. You might want to step outside. It's not a good idea to be inside a Kit PvP arena when the server restarts. Also, probably not want to be on cap locks. Lego, can you step outside? Here. Thanks. We'll try it again after the restart, and if it's still doing it, I'll go through the code and see if there's anything might be causing it. We just updated to 1.9, so it's possible that that was introduced during the update, and I just hadn't noticed it before. Ice Machine is proceeding apace. I think I might soon add a second generator on this side, because it wouldn't take too much effort to just duplicate this. It's a couple pistons, some water, done. And it would double the production rate of this thing. I suppose I could like have it wrap all the way around, but that would make the design a little more complicated, I guess. Not too much. Ah, 10 seconds. Bye, server. Bye, Felicia. Yeah, let's go play in the toy box for a little bit. What about a quick game of Darkest Night? Gotta love Darkest Night. Check out the book, Lego. I know I did. Oh, right, because the server restarted. I need to set it up so you can get the book outside of the server as well. Alright, let's see what comes up first. Strange stuff shows up on Discord occasionally. Apparently Waffles said stately.exe has stopped working. I'm not even sure what that means. Well, Toybox got up before PvE did. Let me see if PvE's doing okay. I'll join you, Lego. I should be there before it starts, but even if I'm not, it shouldn't be a problem. Before I do, I just want to double check on PvE and make sure it's coming up okay. Looks like it's back up. I didn't see the up notification, but yeah, seems okay. Alright. Maybe I just missed it. Anyway, let's go play a quick game of Darkest Night, because that's always fun. 20 seconds. I shall be... I guess I'll be the warrior. This is a pretty good seed. Let me make sure I don't have fly on. It tends to put me into fly mode when I join. Right. Because hitting stuff with my bow is such a great idea. They're completely uninterested in me. What the hell is going on today? Server's kind of having a cow. Oh, just a lag spike, I guess. Huh. None of these zombies... Oh, I'm invisible. That's what the problem is. Stupid, stupid man. I don't have any pearls. So be it. So So this is a solo achievement game, basically. The first player to kill 50 zombies is the winner. And you only get one life to do it in. 3. Only 47 more to go. I still can't get out. Stately is stuck in a basement. Oh, look at Lego. You're summoning the meteorite gods, you realize that, right? And you, because you distracted me. So apparently you do the power swipe now when you're standing still, regardless of whether or not you're crouching. I think that's 1.9.2 or 1.9.1 it was introduced. I don't really have a problem with it. It's kind of irritating when you're trying to like kill cows because you keep causing collateral damage to nearby ones. But I guess you could use an axe for that, right? God, the babies are so irritating. Their hitboxes are like minuscule now. And he's still not dead. I haven't found a chest yet. Okay. Oh, border. You found any chests yet, Lego? I haven't had much luck so far. Alright, looks like I got a little distance between my friends, the zombies here. Yeah, that only lasts so long before they start spawning behind you, unfortunately. It is kind of nice for like keeping them at bay. Oh boy. Alright, I'm just going to move on and find a better hunting ground. Oh, they're still coming after me. Why wouldn't they still be coming after me? Oh, balls. This is bad. Crap. Alright, well, let's see how Lego's doing. Because the game ain't over yet. Spectator mode's working well now, which is nice. And because the world border is currently glitched in Bucket 1.9, I created my own, just using the particle effects. It saves on resources by only generating the particle effects if there's a player within 20 blocks of the border block, and it kind of spreads them out. So this, you'd think, lots of particles, lots of resources. It's not that bad. At rest, it's basically imperceptible. There is, because all these maps are procedurally generated, it takes a while to create the new games after the old one ends. We could just watch Lego, which is kind of fun. It's also fun with the mobs, but, you know, watching other players play can be interesting. You can learn stuff from it. Hey Lego, you're streaming. "27, you're over halfway there. You're not going to break any records with the time, but... Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Run away!" Look at that. You must have 80 of them on your tail. And I think if I do this again... How do I oh, there we go. You have to crouch to unwatch somebody. And then even when you're in spectator mode, you left click, you can go to the lobby and check out the scorebook, or you can go back to spectate mode. It seems to work pretty well now. I think most of the major bugs are sorted. There's still the little stuff. There's probably a lot of little bugs and things with the scoring and the games ending properly, and that's harder stuff to test. You know, the single player stuff I can test easily. The multiplayer stuff gets a little more difficult. I mean, we had a bug that only occurred after the second player in a game with 3 or more players died. Would you look at this? I'm sorry to go away from Lego for a second, but this is a good fire, guys. This is an awesome fire. I'm not generally a pyromaniac, but that's pretty neat. Actually, what about like a firefighter game mode where random fires get started and you get called out and you have to run out there with water or maybe some kind of custom projectile that puts out fires? And you kind of get scored on the number of blocks that get destroyed or don't get destroyed. Or maybe there would still be mobs trying to harass you while you do it. I like spectating. It's fun to like play cameraman. 10 to go, Lego. You can do it. We have the fullest faith in you. Yeah, that would be kind of neat, wouldn't it? Like a non-traditional game type. I want to play a little bit with like maybe with the Citizens plugin. Maybe I'll do like some custom AI hacks myself if I can. Add a little more depth. I don't want to do like an MCMMO thing where you have to actually create content. I was thinking about doing like procedural quests, and things like firefighting could be part of that. 9 more, Lego. You can do it. Watch your left flank. Well, I guess you know about that, huh? I'm not sure if you noticed, but the longer you stand still, the more meteorites you get. Again, the meteorites seem like something that would be really heavy on resources, but it only summons the meteorites near players, and only under certain conditions. If you're moving, you won't get many. You'll get a few. If you stand still, you get more and more, and they become more and more damaging. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about more of a holistic survival server approach, where there would be some PvP under specific conditions, like if your country declared war on another country, you'd be able to PvP for a certain amount of time for a specific amount of money, kind of a limited PvP engagement, and then have RPG aspects that are a little bit similar to, say, the Radiant quests in Skyrim, where villagers could give you random missions to go to a specific cave somewhere and kill a quest mob. You know, you could integrate the quest mobs into it too. You could say, instead of having this whole summoning ritual, the quest mobs could be part of a quest. You could get a quest from a villager to go and kill Meaneth in X cave or something, and instead of having to go through all of the normal summoning procedures, it would just appear when you get close enough. And you'd have to fight it off with friends. 1 more, Lego. Just 1 more to go. GG. You need help? You need Apple? So that's not exactly your best time, is it? Well, it's the only time you have on here so far. Alright, PvE. Can't change servers when the server changes servers for you, now can you? Alright, rescue incoming. Please don't change your name so often. There we go. You're not really stuck, are you? You don't look stuck. How is this stuck? Oh, okay. Usually just disconnecting and reconnecting will fix that. I thought you said you were going to move into your new house. It looks like you haven't even started on it. Anyway, I need to get out of mod mode. I try not to be in mod mode too much, especially when I'm streaming. Change it back. There's nothing there. Have you guys been having trouble with Discord lately? I keep getting kicked off of it. I'm not quite sure why. Right now it's just sitting there trying to connect. Okay, so maybe it's just my connection. Maybe somebody's decided to be a dick and attack my connection, although I don't think Discord's really that vulnerable to that kind of stuff. Oh, your name. Okay. Yeah, me too. Discord might be down. Although if Waffles is still connected, maybe not. Okay, so it's actually down. Got it. I'm gonna go grab some bone meal and let a couple of these trees grow. Only I can't really be arsed, and they'll do it all of their own accord without my help, so never mind. What we are going to do is grab a bunch of paper and talk to those librarians and see if we get like really lucky. Which means a trip to Sponton. Let's walk to Sponton. It's a nice evening for a walk, don't you guys think? With a shield. It's a nice evening for a walk with a shield and some security. Also, did I still have those pufferfish? Because I can restock the totally legitimate cake shop. I sold a few cakes. That's nice. Don't tell anybody about this, guys. This is a secret. That's where they go. This is the supply room down here. Blaze rods, emerald ore, puffer fish. Oh, we got plenty of puffer fish. I really don't need to be adding puffer fish right now. Cool. Anyway, at least it's out of my inventory. Shh. It's a secret. Mom, Stately's running an illegitimate assassination supply shop from the back of his bakery. I'm sure that'll go down just fine. So this is like the main road. This is Highway 1, so to speak. It doesn't get much traffic, but this is the road that connects Sponton to Urberg. That's different. It's not bad. Leaves aren't really a structural material as far as I'm concerned. They're nice for highlights, and you can do interesting stuff with like framed walls filled with leaves, but just leaves? I don't know, go have a look. I don't remember off the top of my head what we set it to, but we should have all of the different assassination supplies in stock there. We got emerald ore, we got diamond ore. I don't think it'll be too bad. It might be 6 or something like that, maybe 8. But nothing obscene. Yeah, but it's just a couple of bug fixes, right? All of the new 1.9 snapshots are just bug fixes. There's this lag bug that a lot of people have been complaining about that I've never encountered. But that's like the only thing they've been working on the snapshots. I am absolutely amazed that more people haven't built out here. This flower forest is just so pretty. I mean, it's a pretty flower forest, but it's also good terrain. There's this adorable little lake here. I might build myself a little fishing cabin here. Not that I don't already have like 3 fishing cabins spread out all over the map. I have one over by Hidden Forest, and I think I still have one over at Sponton. Shopping spree! Yay! My Chesto extra flowers. This is leftover from when I built the road. I'm not sure if like a bunch of trees got chopped down here. Kinda seems like there should be more trees here. Anyway, that's not a huge deal. It still looks adorable. And this right here is Utopia Village. Technically this is Utopia Village East. Did I get that right? East? Southwest? East, yeah. And Utopia Village East has lots and lots of golems. And a pretty healthy population. Then Utopia Village West. They actually are physically separate villages. Not really by design. We had Utopia Village West here first, and we figured we'd expand it, so we got this cool tunnel dug. I think the birds built this? I'm not 100% sure. But the villages never really merged. We had to cart a couple of them over there, and we could probably fix it by adding a bunch of doors around here so they merge back together, but I think it's okay to have it separate. And this is our villager extraction line. It's not ideal, it's still kind of hard to get a villager up there, but you can just pop down a minecart, push the villager into it, and then he's on the main rail network and you can move him anywhere. Isn't that right, Farmer Dude? Farmer Dude's got a farm. Hey guys, how's everybody doing here today? They're babies. All the villagers seem happy and notably not dead, which I'm in favor of. So I'm going to grab oodles and oodles of paper. Oh, and they're heartsing too. That's excellent. And see about unlocking some of these guys. We have these little boxes here for them. And the plan was always to put the good ones in here and block them for babies' eggs. So you'd have to put like a flower pot on the table or something to prevent the babies from getting through. But never really got around to it. And for some reason, oodles of villagers up there. They always end up there and then they can't get out again or something. I don't know. It's a little strange. I've been having a lot more trouble with villagers since 1.9 came out. I mean, gosh, I've been having a lot of trouble with villagers since 1.8 came out. 1.7 I had those bad boys down. I knew exactly how to treat them, how to get them to breed. Oh, look at this, they're courting. Thanks, Lego. Did I leave it open? My bad. So yeah, we can take the train the rest of the way to Sponton. We'll come back here. And make some trades and make some money too. Because emeralds are nice to have. Really? Are we having a little lag spike? Seriously? Alright, let's see what happened. That was weird. Let me see if anything weird is going on. Probably not. 9 is still a little buggy. Like, this makes no sense. But that's always been a problem with Minecraft. If you log while you're in a minecart, strange things happen. Are we having lag spikes, or is it just me? You could try. I don't know if people would buy them. I don't know what happened. It's very strange. I'm gonna get off the minecart and get back in. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, a lot of it seems to be related to the same network congestion we get occasionally that causes stuttering. But let's take a look at the timings report while we're here. TPS is 19.9. Server load is perfectly acceptable. A little high. Looks like DinMap's doing a lot of updating. That's fairly common. DinMap does create lagginess occasionally. Loot crate! Anything good? Alright, why am I here again? Oh, paper. Time to raid Stormy's paper machine. What'd you find, Lego? I should probably announce loot crates too, huh? Because right now it only announces when you find a magic head, and that's pretty rare. Maybe that's okay. Maybe every loot... Yeah, that's... unfortunate, but still, better than nothing. You could have got nothing. Ah, balls, I don't have any inventory spots for this stuff. This is Stormy's old base. It's one of the first things that was started in the server. A long time ago. This area used to be prettier. Big Josh. You told me. I was on a different server. The server notifications don't go around the network. Your first base? Did you ever have a base? One wood block. One wood block. When I was a kid, I lived in one cobblestone block on top of a mountain. I had to climb uphill both ways to get to it. Alright, so lose some inventory was kind of the point. Oh, I do remember. It's on the... yeah, on the north side, right? Across the bay or along the bay. Stuff I don't really need. Goodbye. I know, I was just joking. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, let's just make it 9 stacks. I don't know which of the villagers in Utopia are 1.8 villagers and which ones are 1.9 villagers. I think their trades are set in advance, even if they're not unlocked. So I don't think that 1.8 villagers will unlock 1.9 trades, even if those slots haven't previously been unlocked. But I'm not 100% sure. And besides, I don't know the difference. There's no way to tell, apparently, so we'll just train up some villagers and see what happens. 9 stacks of paper seems like a lot, but it's not going to last a very long time. You know what Minecraft needs? Minecraft needs some kind of item that works for villagers the same way wheat does for cows and other animals. Something that lures them. The villagers are so hard to move around. I get that you can't put them on leashes. That seems to make sense. Slimes occasionally, I guess. Other than that, not really. Yeah, villages haven't changed much from 1.8 to 1.9. The trades have changed. In that there are new enchantments that you can get now. Oh, those. The adjustable thingies on my chair adjusting itself. But other than that, the way villagers behave hasn't changed. I'm still working on wrapping my head around the new 1.8 stuff. Automated farms are a lot harder. For example, that farm that I have, it's on its 3rd iteration now, and it's still not right. I mean, if the villagers can't get to each other, that's like the only piece of automated rail. Oh, you did? Okay. Well, I wouldn't expect too much from the slime production. It's finding a slime chunk and lighting it up is always easier. But yeah, I've thought about building on a swamp. I think you could do some interesting stuff with like a spooky old tower or something. Maybe like a series of wooden shacks spread out over a swamp on pillars, a little bit like enlarged and expanded witch huts. I've talked about this a little bit before. You mentioned you have a portal key, but I've been thinking about starting like a newbie town somewhere. Get a portal key, just find a nice location that has 3 or 4 interesting biomes nearby, and giving people a place to set up if they don't want to be like in a developed area. Alright, let's start with you because you have good paper prices. Go on, go Sparkle. Sparkle for stately. And now we need to... I should have brought some pearls. 4. Okay, I only need 3 to buy his bookshelf trade. He hasn't unlocked it automatically. There's always that chance you can get lucky. But if you do a trade he hasn't done before, you're guaranteed that he'll unlock a new tier. See? Happy sparks. And now we have to buy some glass. And that should unlock the next trade tier. Hey, come back. Oh, great. He mingled. Knockback 1. Sharpness 5. 51 emeralds, though. Alright, well, that's cool, but I'm never going to pay 51 emeralds for sharpness 5. On the other hand, you know, emeralds are pretty cheap, to be honest. Really? You're tapped out so soon. Well, you better unlock something for me. Oh, is this guy already unlocked? Feather falling 3. And that's it? You got nothing else for me? But that can't be right. He's got several other trades. So assuming nobody's done his glass trade yet. Somebody's done his glass trade. What else have we got? Written books. I don't have any on me, so I guess I'm done unlocking him. These guys are like staring at me like nobody's business. It's kind of creepy. Alright. This is just a villager farm. Villagers are unpredictable. Sometimes they avoid buildings for a while, and then they forget that they were avoiding it, and then they'll move back in. Flame, couldn't care less. I just want to see what trades you got for me. And now we do the glass trade. No, we don't do the glass trade, we do the bookshelf trade, which I don't have enough emeralds for. There we go. Now I do. Go on. Sparkle for stately. Has somebody already done your bookshelf trade? If somebody had already done your bookshelf trade... Oh, the bookshelf trade. I actually didn't do the bookshelf trade. I'm so smart! And... more paper for the glass trade. Now show me your books. Give me something good. Lure 3. Yeah. I mean, it's not bad. If I were building a fishing rod, I would definitely go get Lure 3, but how often am I building a fishing rod? This is actually D-Bird's house. It seems like a great idea, but it's a really, really bad idea to AFK in a large village because you just end up getting all the zombies. Fortunately, this place is pretty robust now, and I don't think it's going to get, like, wiped out. What's up? From a zombie invasion, which did happen in the past. Yo! Seriously though, what's up? What do you need help with? Remember guys, if you like what you see, you're welcome to come play here. URL is play.1mc3.com. Public server, we're not very strict. You don't know what to do? You don't know what to do? You want a little job? Are you looking for some occupational therapy? 'Cause I got a few things. You're not gonna unlock for me? I need one more for the next trade. And what's this? Protection 3. Alright, tell you what. Meet me in the Nether Hub in about 5 minutes. I'm gonna do a little more trading with these villagers until I'm out of paper, which won't take very long. And then I'll come down to the Nether Hub and I'll show you what needs work. I also have some above ground stuff if you prefer. Not unlocking anything? Really? Okay. Try this again. Oh, now the paper trades. Alright, so that's just no good. This guy? Respiration 3, and it looks like at least some of his trades have been unlocked. I think most of these guys have only had their trades unlocked insofar as people have traded some paper with them. But if people have traded paper with them, there's a fairly good chance they're 1.8 villagers. So I'm probably not going to get too much out of them. Okay, this is weird. All of the mobs have frozen again. Server's being strange. These guys, they're not doing nothing. I need to see if there's an update for Spigot. Alright. Well, we're still doing a timed restart. So hang in there, and everything will be better in a minute. Unless there was nothing wrong with it, in which case you will be mildly inconvenienced in a minute. Wait. Did somebody move? I just heard a door open. Is this a memory leak, maybe? The timings looked okay. Memory usage is fine. It's like under a gigabyte. And I have 4 allocated to this server, to this specific server, not the entire network. So I'm not sure what's going on. There's been some weirdness since we updated to 1.9. I've just been putting it down to bugginess for the time being. Yeah, let's go kill some zombies while we wait. No, just a restart, no rollback. Slowville. Is your win on here yet? It didn't show up. Oh, it doesn't count as a win. The distraction game is team deathmatch team last man standing in the end with an ender dragon bothering you. I'm gonna be the tank. Because swords are fairly easy to find in chests by comparison. I think I realized a minor bug. Ah, balls, we're in a basement again. Hey, you stole my kill. Stop swiping, swiper! Kinda cruel. I've always thought Dora the Explorer was kinda cruel to Swiper. I mean, his name is Swiper, for God's sake. You're asking him to go against his very nature. Ooh, diamond sword and a diamond chest plate. What have I got? Protection 1 and protection 1. Still, it's better than protection none. It's easy to forget that you can actually go inside the buildings, but in a lot of cases, it seems to be easier to manage the mobs inside the buildings. Especially when they're only interested in other people. This, for example, is just ideal. This is cheap, but I'll take it. Waffles is already up by a bunch of kills. It's like a drive-through murgatorium. I'm invisible again, that's why. I keep joining invisible, I don't know why. I'm like, why are these mobs not interested in me? Now they're definitely interested in me. Although not that interested, they still seem more interested in somebody else. Where are they going? And why? Baby Zig. Okay. Another one. God, the babies are irritating. Time to run. Waffles is already almost 10 points ahead. Sharpness 5, sharpness 3, sharpness 5 axes. All things considered, though, sharpness 5 picks are pretty nice. I mean axes. Much slower, less DPS. Fewer DPS? I guess fewer DPS would be the proper way of saying it, right? Foods, please. Stately wants to recover health. Oh, Waffles is running away with it again. Shouldn't be surprised. He's much better at PvP than I am. Alright. You guys... Yeah, I'll attack him with a fence. That'll work great. So I just realized that solo games are not going to be showing up on the timed records for now, because I made a little boo-boo. Nothing I can't fix. I'm just keen on the winner, and obviously the solo games don't have a winner. It doesn't count as a one game, but the timing still counts. Because I set these up, the kill and gather games are set up so that they can be played as a single player challenge. I wish you could dual wield. GG. I only got 27. You see the book Waffles? I got it all cleaned up and pretty, and it shows the times now. And you're actually the leader right now on the Darkest Night fastest game. I'm going to reset those scores. Of course. And I will come up with a way to get those books in like PvE. It shouldn't be too hard to move them over. No, that's not where I was going. This is where I was going. Derp. No, it's not actually, because I'm going to have to reset the books. A lot of test data in there. I started recording the scores almost as soon as the server went live, and I only just now added the ability to do something with those scores. Okay. So I was talking to this guy in here, and he was no good. And he's tapped out. How about you? Has been traded with. I've used up all my paper, so I think I'm done here for now. I'm gonna go meet up with Lego in the Nether. Oh, come on. Is this like a trick door? Oh man. All right, I'll be there in a minute or two. I'll just hop on the train. I'll just run actually. I think it's probably faster at this point. I should have gone to the station instead of the exit. This right here, quick detour, because I like to show this, is our mostly above ground zombie grinder. We got this spawner that was very close to the surface, so we set it up as an above ground grinder. I thought it was just neat to be able to do it that way. And it's pretty good for XP. Better with the new swords. You don't have to use splash potions anymore. Not as good as the Ender, and the Blaze Grinder, of course. But it used to be more convenient because, you know, Sponson was our main town, and that was right down the street. Just did. Thank you, though. Usually when I realize I can't sprint is when I eat. Which is a good indicator, I suspect. This is our original attempt at a village mall. didn't work out too well. Some of the designs for the buildings weren't very good, and the villagers got killed. Also, Stormy's breeder stopped working somewhere along the way. Did we never have anything on that corner next to the station? Okie dokie. I'll be right there, Lego. I like to use the rails, even when it's not strictly speaking fast or necessary. I don't know. Server feels laggy today. What's great? Oh, hey, Lego. Follow me. Oh no! 3 Q-Bucks. What did you waste 3 Q-Bucks on? I don't know why we're going this way. We should have just taken the train. When you break the vendor, it charges you again. That, no. I mean, if you do it with your bare hands, maybe. But you should only be able to use the vendor if you click on it with an empty hand. Move stately. Coming through. Uh-oh. Alright, can't keep up with modern technology, guys. Yes! A train can outrun a man. So this tunnel, this is the tunnel to the iron grinder. It needs prettifying, and it needs a rail to run through it, and then some kind of room here. I don't know what kind of room. I'm happy to leave that up to you if you want to come up with something. But as far as the rail goes, food time again. Again? I'd like to have this rail have one of those little dip stops that we have on the metro lines right about here, and then go around the corner and go along here. So this will be split use, rail on one side, path on the other side. Path should be slabbed off so that mobs can't spawn on it. You don't need to worry about that for the rails. And then make the walls pretty, do whatever you want with it. What do you think? That work for you? And of course, if you need supplies, I can grab whatever you want. It doesn't look like you'll need a whole lot of rails. Maybe some powered rails. Cool. Awesome. That's great. Thank you in advance. You're feeling skyblock right now. Here, let me see modify public this for you. There's some supplies in there. I don't know if it'll come in handy, but smooth stone, slabs, that kind of stuff. And you can just use it as a supply chest. And if you need any other supplies, just let me know. Iron, gold, well, some gold. I don't have a lot of gold, but enough for the rails on this little stretch. And then do whatever you want with the room here. Make it maybe a little bit bigger, a little taller, add a little symmetry to it. Whatever you think looks good is fine by me. Okay, so the sharpness 5 sword does allow you to 2-hit a powered rails. Yeah, I figured you might. I don't have a whole lot of gold, but I'll give you what I have. You should only need maybe 8. I love watching them. This thing is currently running at about 30% of its planned capacity, and this is just the taxes from the last week or two. This is the public box. 75% of the iron goes into the public box, and 25% goes into the tax box for build projects. I'd be surprised if I didn't have a few gold here, actually. Let's see. Nope. 53 nuggets. 6 Q-bucks. Why am I storing Q-bucks here? Oh, whatever. More nuggets. 55 nuggets is enough for exactly 6 powered rails. Not a lot, but it's better than nothing. I'll go back to my base. I dug up a couple of veins of gold when I was moving the mining beacon, which, by the way, has been moved, and I don't think the area around it's been mined out very much. It's back that way now. Shouldn't have too much trouble finding it. It's a beacon, after all. So if you want to do some power mining, just come out this way and find it. You know, I wonder if I could do like some of those kill and gather challenges, maybe just the kill challenges in PvE. Maybe there would be like an event that would start at random when there are X players online, with a prize for the first person to finish some kind of goal or another, like as an optional quest. And it would be something that everybody would be doing at the same time. It would be like announced as a first person to kill 5 baby zombie pigmen. I get surprised starting like right now. And it would just be something that pops up occasionally at random. That might be fun, right? I gotta start killing ghasts when I see him too. Good lord. So the problem is I have piles and piles of great ideas and only so much time to implement them. I mean, I try to implement a lot of them. Let's be honest, though. I don't get anywhere close to implementing the stuff that I want to do. He looked really surprised. I thought I saw something fall other than the XP, but I can't really see it from here. You guys like how I managed to parlay like 9 stacks of paper into a single emerald and some glass? Haha, a tier. Excellent. That's a quarter of an ender dragon right there. 0.25 ender dragons. I think this is somebody's AFK box. I'm going to make it go away. No, don't worry. Don't look at me like that. I'm not going to hit you. I have one. Honestly, everything in 1.9's gotten more difficult, but it seems like the Ender Dragon hasn't. Not to put too fine a point on it. People tend to get like stuck down here and they can't work out how to get back up. I'm thinking maybe I need to put down some emergency access ladders or something along the exterior, because there always seems to be like a tower of dirt or something that somebody had to use to get back in. Maybe put in some signs saying to get back upstairs, go this way, and then put some ladders around the back, maybe. Something like that. Okay, I'm grabbing some more gold for you, Lego, and if you're not over by the portal when I get back, I'll put it in that chest that I just unlocked for you. So, Waffles, you were talking about Skyblock earlier. What besides the map layout, are the rules fairly similar to like a Hunger Games game? Is it last man standing or a deathmatch? Is the only thing I'd have to change with the toy box the ability to use pre-generated maps is kind of what I'm asking. Or would I have to add other features to make it work? What the hell? Did I just hit myself with an egg? Oh, look, there's a little chicken. Oh, Sky Wars. You're talking about Skyblock just now. Sorry, Sky Wars. But you were talking about Skyblock, so never mind. I've been looking for other world generators. It seems like there aren't that many that are updated to 1.9. I found a couple nice ones. But they were only 1.8. And haven't been updated yet. There's one called like Epic Terrain Generator, and the screenshots were really nice, and there was this test server up, and I was thinking that's the one I want to use. It's $40 for a terrain generator. Don't get me wrong, a good terrain generator is probably well worth $40, but it's not something you buy on a whim. Alright, I'll bring some redstone for you too. I'm heading back that way in a minute or two anyway, so bring a stack of redstone and some wood in case you know has, and I think there's some gold in one of these. Yeah, there we go. That is all of my gold, so I hope that 18 powered rails is all you need. I don't mind much these days. I was going for diamonds when I moved the mining beacon. I found a little bit of gold along the way, but I need to get some serious mining done and come back with like 2 or 3 stacks of gold and a stack or 2 of diamonds. I was up to a little over half stack, but I had to repair literally everything. By literally everything, I mean not literally everything. And that cost me like close to 20 diamonds. I also made a lot of swords because I was trying to get an enchanted looting 3. And I got a couple, but every time I got looting 3, I got something else instead. I have a Bane of Arthropods 4 looting 3 sword now. And you can't get the Bane of Arthropods off, which makes me a sad panda. I have one looting 3 book, but it has knockback. And I don't want that. Stately no like knockback. Alright, and Metro North. Camping islands. Yeah. It doesn't seem like an issue we have to worry too much about. Honestly, though, if I were running a large multiplayer server, like a big PvE server, same idea as this, but hundreds of players, I would probably reset the end every month or so. Just take the central area and delete everything else and copy the central area back. That way you could still do builds on the central island, but players would still have the opportunity to go out and explore the end. Because you kind of don't want it to be purely first come, first serve. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't do that at all. Maybe I'd be like, yeah, screw you. Go find an end city if you want or don't. It's not my problem. Maybe I'd be like that. Maybe I'd be all callous and horrible. That sounded like an angry zig. I don't think it was an angry zig. I think it just sounded like an angry zig. Okay. This is not the way to Stormy's place. This is the way to the Mesa. Poop. Okay, so you need to place the portal key. Very well. But, in case you were wondering at home, you need to place the portal key next to where you want to light the portal. Then you hit the portal key with your shears, and your shears become enchanted, and then you have, I think, 5 or 10 seconds to light the portal with the, not shears, flint and steel, of course. Then you have 5 to 10 seconds to light the portal with the flint and steel. And if you don't, there you go, you worked it out. Excellent. And if it doesn't work, if you're too close, or if the portal can't be lit, you can break it and put it down somewhere else. It's not lost. If you've done, the world ends. Yes. What am I doing? I was taking a train to Stormy's, and instead I took a train to the Mesa, came back, and walked over to Spondon. Thanks, brain. Help me out here, dude. Stupid brain. I need to get a new one. Okay, let's read the signs. White field. Whee! This is the rail that Lego's going to be extending, by the way. It's going to go from Whitefield down to the iron grinder. Too close to an existing portal? What's the problem, Waffles? Oh, okay, don't worry about that. I'll put in a ticket, stand by the portal, put in a ticket. Well, so here's the thing. If I were to go by the distances that make sense to Minecraft, it would have to be 1,000 blocks away from the nearest portal. So when that happens, you just put in a ticket and I'll come and build a portal on the other side at the exact same coordinates, or the scaled coordinates for you, and that way it'll go through to the right place. And Lego, I put redstone and gold and wood in that chest. Yeah, put in a ticket at the location of the overworld portal. I'll have to do it after the stream, but I'll get it taken care of quickly. I won't make you wait too long. Now where am I going? I keep doing that. I keep walking down this tunnel for no good reason. I think I might have Korsakov or something. That was a joke. I don't have Korsakov. And that you're on your own on. The Mesa, though. I didn't realize that you were that far out. I thought you were, like, over by the Diamond Swamp. I've been thinking about doing some holograms here by the entrance. I don't want to, like, take away from the vanilla feel too much. It's fine for the toy box. But like one here maybe, and one like right here that you'd see when you spawn. No, that's good. I'm glad people are branching out. And it's nice to have space. Is everything here up to date? Got the Discord server instead of the... Yeah, I think everything's still up to date. It's kind of a short summary of the rules, but does the trick. Stormy! Haven't seen you in a while. How are you? It's Stormy, people! Hi, Stormy! Hi, Uncle Stormy!
Hola.
Hey, Stormy, how you doing, man? Good to see you.
Very tired. How about you?
What's that?
Just got home from work. So, great.
You been having a rough week? Haven't seen you much.
I've been very busy this last little bit.
I hear you.
You know, I applied back to school. Went to have to do physical training. That took a whole day. Yeah, been working ever since.
Well, at least you're staying busy, I guess.
Busy but making no progress.
That is the American way.
Yes, it is.
At least these days it is. Just keep working till you
I
die.
see something new in stone.
Yeah, Stormy built a, not Stormy, you're Stormy. Flake built a new shop. It's for his enchanted books. He has an auto fisher. He's been auto fishing overnight for like days now. He must have piles of books by now. When I think I finally got the toy box pulled together more or less. Everything seems to be working properly. At least all the overt stuff. Probably still needs a fair amount of testing and debugging, but the basics are all in there now, so I'm pretty pleased with that. Ow. Well, that didn't take long, Woffs. Like 2 minutes after you place the portal, you've already given up on the concept? Tell you what, if you want, tomorrow
Sounds like
I can
fun.
come down there and help you build. Unless you have
can't
something.
find it.
You can't find what? Your base. You can't find your base.
Never mind, found it. There's like 80 swamps around the mesa, so I have to look through all of them.
Are you off the Din map?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll think about expanding it again once all of the Here Be Dragon slots have been filled up on the current one. I've been meaning to actually go out on a little expedition and fill in some of them myself.
Alright, I found a portal. We can take it.
Okay, I should have brought my elite trap. Do the thing with the portal. Got it, Waffles. I'll do it after the stream. Go for fly. Let's go for fly. I'll go grab my elytra and we'll see how far we can get off the tower. Ow. Ow. I'm not even all the way down yet. This is a big ass tower. And I forgot where I put my elytra. It's on a wall somewhere, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. You're being yelled at to play CSGO. Alright, take it easy, Waffs. Must be fun if you have to get yelled at to go play it.
Yeah, sure. That's what you call fun.
I kind of want to do a capture the flag and or control point mode on Toy Box. I'm thinking it shouldn't be too hard to do. And both of them can probably be done procedurally, although it's going to depend to a large degree on whether or not you can come up with good map seeds. Alright, so let's see if we can make it to the village from here. Yeah, it looks like it. I lost a little too much altitude on the way over. And I can swoop up, right? Just have to make sure I don't stall. I'm still getting the hang of actually doing the flying. That wasn't too bad. Not entirely what I was going for, but I do like my Elytra. Alright, boys and girls. Man, that looks ridiculous. That looks better. I look pretty cool like that, I guess. Get rid of the shield. Change the tool for pick. There we go. Alright, guys. That's going to do it for today. Thank you for tuning in. And be back again tomorrow. Same bad time, same bad channel. Y'all take it easy now. Ciao.